Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Heart and Soul, 5 American Companies That Are Making the World a Better Place, by Robert L. Shook, narrated by Patrick Lawlor. Introduction. Cynics say a corporation can't have a heart and soul. They claim that it's hard enough to identify these qualities in an individual, let alone in a collective body of people. I disagree. I think Henry David Thoreau got it right when he said, "It is truly enough said that a corporation has no conscience, but a corporation of conscientious men is a corporation with a conscience." Because of its elusive nature, the absence of heart and soul is more easily observed than their presence. You can't see or touch them, you can only sense them. But be assured that you will know when they aren't there. Companies that lack character are easily spotted. Their flaws are mostly apparent, and because you've been so exposed to them, you know what to look for. The premise of this book is that a company with a heart and soul will ultimately be more successful and competitive in the marketplace. What better time than now for us to take notice of such a company? We are just recovering from a period of greed and corruption that brought on the nation's worst economic downturn since the Great Depression. Certainly, if there is a lesson to be learned from all that went wrong, it is that there must be a better way to do business. Heart and Soul offers a better way. This book is an eclectic collection of stories about 5 extraordinary companies, each illustrating how caring for others is not only an acceptable way to run an organization, it is good business. Through extensive research, I have identified 5 companies with uncompromising values. Each has a strong corporate culture that fosters treating everyone, employees, customers, and vendors, with respect. The successes of these companies dispel the common belief that to get ahead in a dog-eat-dog business world, you must always be looking out for number 1. As you will discover in this book, there is a gentler way in which caring for people is a strength and should never be perceived as a weakness. I acknowledge that the cynics will accuse me of looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. Unfortunately, there are many who think that accenting the good in others is Pollyanna-ish. I assure you that the Doubting Thomases are wrong. The proof is manifest in these 5 stories, because this is not a book based on theory. These are 5 real companies, each a leader in its field.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?